Jolly good. Okay, so let's move on then to talking about positional play, and I guess the cue ball control is the essential part of getting that right. So first shot then, so let's have a look at playing a backspin shot then. So talk us through how you do it.
The biggest thing with the drawing the cue ball back spin, screw back, whichever way you call it, is the amateurs, they don't deliver the cue through, they stop it dead. So it's almost like they're trying to screw back, but they're in effect playing a stun shot. And you see them really trying to hit it hard, but you don't. It's an effortless shot. I've just put a couple of balls up so you can see what I'm going to do. Yeah. I've got the 3-ball level with the cue ball just as a guide, and then the 5's there, because if I was going to play a stun shot, my cue's just going to stop roughly there to stop the white where the 1 is. But when you're screwing back, it's important to push your cue through. So you're going to see where the 5 is, where you'll see where my cue finishes. You know, it's not stopping here, it's going right through. And the big thing is, just because you're screwing back, it's not about loads of power and trying to get your cue through and, you know, like this. I could literally screw back holding it like that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Because it's all about the delivery. So you'll see where my cue finishes. Yeah. So you're aiming low on the white, that's all. Yeah. And you're just literally pushing through. Yeah, you see where my cue finished, right through, and you can see the cue ball come, you know, back. Yeah. That's the big thing. It's delivering the cue through. Yeah. Now, obviously, depending on how far you've got to screw back, if it's, you know, a big long distance. I mean, it's all similar theory. It's all down to the timing of the shot. Do you know what I mean? But the big thing is obviously you'll see where the cue finishes. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that determines how far, obviously, you know, how hard you hit it and all this. But the main thing is get your cue right through. Yeah. So would you say you're accelerating through the ball? Is that how you describe it? I think people just need to sort of picture in their minds what they're trying to achieve. Yeah. All it is literally, you don't want to be like, you see them like this and they're trying to, you know, really jab it back, but there's no feel in the shot. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Even though I got that one back, it was almost like I just whacked it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's literally, you're pulling back and you're delivering the cue right through. You're forgetting about the pot for a minute. You're just trying to feel the cue ball come back. Yeah. But you can see where my cue's finishing. It's just getting it right through the cue ball. Yeah. It's the feel. You know, that's what it feels like. Do you know what I mean? So some players, you know, you'll see them actually chipping the cue ball, and I have to admit I have been guilty of doing that. Yeah. So what am I doing? That'll be down to, like we've covered before, the stance, you know, your cue action. Yeah. Maybe you know, like I said before here, that's like a bit of a seesaw effect. Right. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. As well, you can see with me. So I think the key thing from what you were saying earlier on is how I'm bridging and just bridging lower. Yeah, well, the thing is, let's say like I'm trying to screw this ball back and I've got a slight bridge. You can see that's, you know, that's not easy to hit there, is it? Do you know what I mean? You can see I'm cueing down, so I might chip it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. My consistency is not going to be there on that shot, as where I'm nice and low, I'm flat, my bridge hand, you know. So how low are you playing it on the cue ball then? I'm low. I mean, obviously, I'm not there because it will chip. Yeah. Obviously, middle. You know what I mean. You couldn't say to somebody, "Oh, you've always got to hit there." It doesn't work like that. No. You don't just say, "Right, you're always at this spot." Yeah. It doesn't work like that. It depends how far you want to take it. Yeah, it depends how far you want to go. Yeah. You know, it doesn't work like that. That comes with years of the practice. Yeah. But the simple thing is, to obviously generate the backspin is literally just pushing through the cue. You can see every time where my cue finishes. Yeah. And then obviously years of practicing will determine how far it comes back. And then you know. Yeah. And it's just down to feel, isn't it? Yeah, because you're not just going to say, right, if you hit that point there, it doesn't work like that. No, it's not like that. But the biggest thing is just get through the cue ball. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then in terms of if you've got a straight shot, so say you're trying to play a straight shot, but you don't want the cue ball to come back straight, you want it to come off at an angle. You mean off the cushion? Yeah, so if you're trying to move the cue ball, because if I'm hitting it, I'm just trying to get backspin on it, and I just know it's just going to come back straight. Yes. But seeing you play, I know that you're literally moving it. Well, for instance, obviously, if it's straight, you're playing top spin and screw back. You can only go back and forth. But for instance, if you need to play a shot where you screw back, but obviously the angle it's coming off, isn't the angle you need, you obviously have to put side on it to get a different angle.
Yeah.
So obviously you're playing it with either left side, right side, do you know what I mean? So obviously in this instance, you're playing it with a bit of left, and as you can see, it spins, it comes at a different angle.
Yeah.
Same again as I said before, you're not just going to teach somebody in 30 minutes and start saying, oh, if you hit there on the left, you know what I mean? It's like all down to how hard you hit it, how soft. I mean, playing with side is a bit of it's a grey area with like the amateurs, because they think, oh, I don't understand how I can't play with side and this, but you know, it's not easy because it throws, but we'll talk more about that side and stuff.
Yeah, okay. No, yeah, we'll move on to that in another video.
Yeah.
All right, that's great, that's really helped. Excellent.